You open someone's profile. Dozens of posts. Quotes, landscapes, screenshots, maybe a cup of coffee. But never their face. And for a second, you wonder, what are they hiding? My friend, what I'm about to tell you might sting a little. Because the truth is this. The people who refuse to post their photos online aren't avoiding attention. They're avoiding exposure. And there's a massive difference. They play a quiet game. A game where silence becomes their shield. And invisibility, their strongest form of control. From an evolutionary standpoint, humans were not designed to broadcast their identity to millions of strangers. Every ancestor you have survived by controlling how much of themselves they revealed. To the tribe, to rivals, to potential threats. This instinct didn't die. It simply evolved. Today, when someone avoids posting their photos, it's not always insecurity. Sometimes it's biology. A hardwired survival mechanism, telling the brain, protect your identity. Stay unpredictable. Stay safe. This is what psychologists call a biological imperative. The internal command that pushes a person to stay hidden in a world that overshares. Inside the brain, the amygdala, the threat detector, lights up when you consider showing your face to the world. Your dopamine system starts predicting reactions. Likes, judgments, comparison, scrutiny. For some people, this becomes a storm. Their brain chemistry whispers, don't risk it. Don't give people a weapon they can use against you. And so they pull back. They post landscapes instead of selfies, quotes instead of emotions, moments instead of faces. Case study number 1. A man who grew up being mocked for his looks. Now, at 25, he never posts a photo. Not because he hates himself, but because he hates remembering how people used to make him feel. Case study number 2. A woman who was betrayed by a friend who leaked her private pictures. Her brain learned the lesson. Intimacy online is a battlefield. Case study number 3. Someone who simply doesn't want their image used, judged, tagged, or compared. Their control is their comfort. This is not shyness. This is neuroprotection. You've seen these behaviors, and now you'll understand them differently. Behavior 1. They change their profile picture once every 5 to 7 years. Behavior 2. They disable tagged photos instantly. Behavior 3. They take group photos but never appear in them. Behavior 4. They use avatars, cartoons, or abstract images. Behavior 5. They delete pictures within hours because the dopamine crash hits hard. These aren't random habits. They're emotional mechanisms. Self-defense disguised as digital minimalism. Now here's the part nobody wants to admit. Modern society weaponized appearance. Algorithms compare you. People analyze you. Strangers screenshot you. The world became a marketplace. And your face became the product. And some people simply opt out of the auction. Because the truth is, social media doesn't reward authenticity. It rewards performance. And the ones who refuse to participate, they're not weak. They're not scared. They're rebelling against a broken system that demands constant exposure. But here's the dark side, brother. When someone keeps themselves hidden for too long, something inside them starts to break. Privacy turns into distance. Distance turns into emotional detachment. And detachment becomes loneliness. People begin to misunderstand them. Why don't you post? Why don't you show yourself? What are you hiding? They feel unseen, even when they want to be found. This is the collapse. The internal war between wanting connection and fearing exposure. Let's be brutally honest for a moment. People who never post their photos are not just private. They're wounded, cautious, hyper-aware, overthinking, protecting themselves from a world that has already hurt them once. Avoidance becomes their armor. Silence becomes their safety. And the bitter truth? Sometimes the strongest walls are built by the most gentle people. So what's the way forward? If this is you, listen closely, my friend. You don't have to overshare. You don't have to become someone you're not. But you must learn one thing. Controlled vulnerability is strength. Not impulsive exposure, but deliberate self-expression. Take back your identity. Show the world what you choose, not what fear chooses for you. Stand tall. Own your face. Own your presence. Because the day you stop hiding is the day your life finally begins living. And that is the psychology of people who don't post their photos on social media. And that is the psychology of people who don't post their photos on social media.